Archimedes is known as a mathematician and also as a scientist. Um, some of the things he did a lot of work with simple machines, one of them being a lever. And so here is an example of something that Archimedes figured out. You have two kids sitting on a seesaw. One weighs 40 pounds and the other one weighs 60 pounds. And the question is, at what point will the kids be balanced? And so, of course, the 60-pound kid is going to make the 40-pound kid go up in the air. But if you've ever been on a seesaw, you know that if you move closer to the balance point or fulcrum, it will level out the seesaw. So you could have a grown adult seesaw with a small child, and both of them could actually be doing the seesaw as long as the adult were closer to the fulcrum. And so this is what Archimedes did. He looked at the distances, the distance of the first child from the fulcrum and the distance of the second child from the fulcrum, and then their weights. And what he figured out was what made them balance. And so if we look at the left and we look at the 5 feet and the 40 pounds, and then the right, we've got the 2 feet and the 100 pounds, and then look at the next one and we've got 6 feet and 70 pounds, and 4 feet and 105 pounds. So we're thinking about what makes these be balanced or equal to each other. And so if we look at these two things and we're thinking about things that are going to be equal to each other, and you really look at these numbers, 3 and 80 versus 4 and 60, you should see what Archimedes figured out. And so what that would be is the product of the distance and the weight should be equal to the product of the distance and the weight. And if you get those two numbers equaled, then your seesaw will balance.